Howdy y'all, it is week 3 on the road to Kelowna. Most importantly, the actual registration opened on the 8th and both Ben and I made it in. Took 20 minutes to fill 60 slots. What the hell just happened to my light? The hell with it. Okay, we were really on top of the registration. It was a little bit tense. The Federation got my money almost immediately. Ben didn't get his confirmation until we got to the restaurant almost half an hour later. In celebration. It would have been pretty terrible if, I had just been me again instead of both of us. Also, they changed their logo, so I actually like this one better, so I'm happy to be putting that up now, so that's cool. Also, I got my first paid client as a personal trainer, and I graduated from school. But, that's real life stuff, and this is lifting. Rawr. Bench was clean twice in a row. To the point where my arm wasn't in any pain at all. My butt was on the bench, and I knew I could go up a weight class. So I ramped to plate 20, 6x5, and that was pretty good today. Did a little butt lifting, but this means I can do a bit more. Keep in mind, in November, my 1 rep max was plate 20 for a single, so that's a lot of improvement in just a couple of months. For my squat, I got a new PR. I managed 2 plate 15. It's minorly up from my UBC lift of 2 plate 12.5, but given that I'm not deloading, I'm really happy about that. I got 2 plate 17 nice and clean, but in the video replay from Ben, I was maybe making depth, probably not. It would most likely get red lights. You can't be afraid of the hole, and I think I was. So either way, after the attempts, went up to a full 6x5 of 2 plate. I'm feeling really good about the squats now. It's been a really good focus since the last competition. Deadlift, I've hit my upper limit for max load for doing reps. 3 plate 20 for 10 total lifts. It's something like a triple, then a single, then sit down, and then some wonky double, single, or something like that. It was kind of ugly. Not exactly sets, but it's clearly where I need to be hitting the maximum amount of lifting. So drop down to the 3 plate 5, finish those up way easier. Anything is easier after dropping those 30 pounds. That is a shocking difference in weight. It's like 10% or something. Dropped to the 2 plate 5, and since I was waiting for the bench and I was still set up, I did 3 sets of 10 instead of 2 sets of 10. They were clean, they were really fast, so they were explosive. I kept my back nice and straight, and I was feeling it. It was great. Speaking of feeling it though, during my 3 plate 5 sets, I pulled an ass muscle. It was hilarious. I dropped and shouted at Ben, "I pulled my ass," and he started laughing. I managed to finish, obviously, but I pulled an ass muscle. Bicep curls, I only did once. There's not much to say. This dude kept staring at my squats today, and I heard him throw out a, "Wow, that's a lot of weight," between my sets, as he then started doing standing upright rows. I tried to stop him and get him to do a lip. People can see you. Be gone. No, Kai's okay. We like Kai.
Okay, well, dinner's gonna be ready soon.
Oh yeah, you should go eat dinner, buddy.
But I was thinking to make my own picture.
Your own picture? What?
Yeah.
Now I totally lost my place. Come here, dude. Here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reading this. You don't have to do anything. Okay. So the bicep curls, like I was saying, the guy was doing an overhead or a standing row, which everybody knows is bad for your shoulders. So I tried to get him to do literally anything else. But I guess my heavy competition depth squats weren't proof enough that I knew what I was doing. So, poor guy. I guess I'll see him in Bursitisville. Population, me and him. I don't need you too, kitty. My lat pulldowns, Wednesday was clean. During my deadlifting on Friday, I pulled a muscle on my right side, the same side as my ass pull. I do switch grip instead of double overhand on max pulls, so it can sometimes off balance me. This one worked my right lat in the deadlifting, so my lat pull downs suffered a bit. As Ben said while I was pulling on Sunday, dat kipping dough, my back was kind of flopping all over the place. It's kind of funny. Back extensions, I was feeling much better after deadlift day. Wednesday, just a single plate. Sunday, I did a plate on each side of the bar, so that's my normal weight. I'm really glad that that tweak was gone. I wasn't worried about it, it was just annoying to have. Sitting row, I went up another 5, nothing to report. It's the same pull as on the lat pull down, but I made it through. The PEC Fly, also not much to say. It's not clean enough to go up another weight class, so I'm sticking at the 175, but it's not like I'm struggling to finish, so I wasn't really impacted much. Back fly, it's been clean about 5 sessions now, so I have to go up. Luckily it doesn't feel the problem with the lat pull, so not a problem. Overhead press, I'm going to add on another rep to each set, see if I can get up to 7, maybe 8 next week. Having the bar plus 25 on each side seems to be a good weight right now, so I'm happy with that. The landmines, the plate 35 was a real wake up. I am going to see if I can work my way up to 8 on that as well. My form is actually getting tighter as I push more weight, so less kipping with my body, less using my legs to thrust it. So there's no reason for me to go back down. It's actually getting better as the weight's going up. Glute bridges, yes, we did them. Okay, are you happy?
I think that just makes chocolate.
There's no chocolate, buddy. We had the chocolate earlier after we did our reps.
But I think Daddy made one too.
He hasn't gone to the gym since yesterday, buddy. Why would he get chocolate? Let me finish up here, okay, bud?
Okay.
So yes, the glute bridges, we did them. It was the bar plus a single plate, 6 reps of 10. We definitely have to go up weight next week. It wasn't hard, but we were still learning the technique, so we weren't gonna do anything dumb. So we need to go up in weight class and then actually do them, despite pulling my ass. And in closing, tricep extensions and face pulls. We got 4 good sessions of 6x8 at 130. The last set is always a little bit of a struggle, but that's literally the last thing I lift in the gym except my water bottle. So it should be a little hard. So I'm going up. Probably not to the 145, but we'll see. I don't know why machines have 15-pound increments, but they have the little micro black things that you can put on them. So probably 10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, we'll see. And there we have it. Another good week. No injuries to be concerned about. I actually made the registration, thank Google. And I managed to burn Ben to the ground with him trying to keep up with me. So that's its own reward. Poor guy, he doesn't know that women are better than men for actually doing more reps. It's a blood thing, it's all complicated. Except one 4-year-old here who now does his compound lifts for a single set. How many did you do? Do you remember how many lifts you did?
10.
You did 11. Yeah, you did 11, buddy. And that's with a 5-pound weight. We also taught him to bench, so he benched for a set of 11 once this week. Usually he just does overhead press, deadlift, and bicep curls. So now he's also benching. So he's also better than men, right? Thanks for joining Rawr, apparently my cat, apparently Ponti, and my little human Kai. Oh. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you on that road to Kelowna.